Yoshi using his mini mushroom for reasons. I suppose he wants to try and delay his roll a little bit, but he ends up getting a 4. Getting a 1 would have been ideal there, actually, because it would have put him right in front of the star and give him another chance to get 10 coins. But, unfortunately, he misses the star yet again. And he hits a warp space, which is going to take him to another player on the board, in this case, Luigi. It's literally a spring in the board. And now Yoshi is put completely off track of getting the star. And from what I think is going on here, Mario is going to miss it too, which means our players are all going to be in the completely wrong spot to get this next star. Yeah, Luigi, using his Super Mega Mushroom, getting himself an item space. And getting another Mega Mushroom. Mario, unfortunately heading in the wrong direction. And getting another happening space, which resets the position of the teacups. So whoever goes through there next is also going to be heading in the wrong direction. Things are just not working out for our players right now. This one star that is literally right at the beginning of the map is just tripping everybody up. And, oh boy! Princess Peach just got a reversal of fortune space. Also more commonly known as chance time. They call it something different, it performs a bit differently in this game, but it's still chance time. Rather than being decided by blocks, though, or a roulette, it's decided by sort of a pinball machine? Wherever the ball lands determines what player and what thing happens. What player goes where, what event happens. Next, we're deciding who the other player involved is. It's Mario. Finally, we'll find out what Peach gives to Mario. Or perhaps what Mario will give to Peach. And it looks like Princess Peach has just handed over 20 coins to Mario. That was nice of her, I guess. The fortune spaces tend to be a little unfortunate, honestly. But either way, we are up to our next 2v2 minigame. Order up! We're at a restaurant with a rotating order system here. Players have to keep track of what is where on their little roulette here, and then try to find the items that Toad tells them to get. In this case, a burger and a corn dog. Whoever gets 3 matches first wins. Everything spins around and around. We're looking for ice cream and soup. Again, the point goes to Luigi and Yoshi. And let it spin around and around and around. Fries and a burger, classic combo, point to Mario and Peach. And we're spinning one more time. Can Mario and Peach recover? Double fry order, extra large fries. Yum yum. I could go for an extra large fries right now. I'm trying to eat more healthily, but I will always enjoy a good serving of McDonald's French fries, honestly. We're at a tie game all of a sudden. This next point claims it. Burger and fries, once again. And it looks like Mario and Peach, with a combo behind victory, take the minigame at the Kinopio Burger. Or Kinopio? Is that how it's pronounced? Anyway, they didn't translate Toad's name on that poster back there. That's why it's called that. Yoshi, starting off our next turn with a 7. A lucky 7? Well, that blue space is pretty nice, I guess. Luigi using his Mega Mushroom, trying to make up some ground. And that pipe right there is actually one of the shortcuts you can take when you can go through a mini mushroom. When you use a mini mushroom, rather. It's one of the only ways to get to certain parts of the board, or one of the quickest ways to take shortcuts. Luigi making a loop around there just far enough to stomp on Yoshi. Yoshi cannot catch a break with these Mega Mushrooms. He got that star early. And here comes the roller coaster! Around the loop-de-loop Mario goes. Chasing Yoshi and Luigi as well, all to that one space. Princess Peach is the only one that's not over there. Except now she's going to be. Warping all the way over to the same place that everybody else is. How lovely. They all get to hang out together and be friends. 1 vs 3 minigame. Tree Stomp is our next game. Taking place in the jungle. Sort of. The player on the one-player side has to avoid the team of 3 stomping around in these giant wooden mechs covered in spikes. The Yukikis in the trees will toss down bananas that you really should avoid because they make you trip and slip. Just like that, as Luigi demonstrates. Except for those golden bananas, which give you a speed up, but we're not going to be able to see that right now because Mario just ran into Peach. Honestly, sometimes it's a little difficult to tell where you're safe and where you're not in that minigame. It can be a little tricky, and it usually favors the team of 3, from what I know. Anyway, starting off all from the same space, Yoshi visiting the lottery shop. Another prominent feature of Mario Party 4, in place of gambling, we have the lottery. Whenever you first visit the lottery shop, you get a lottery ticket, which comes into play at the last 5 turns of the game. And you get to pay 5 coins to play a lottery game. Either the scratch-off ticket here, which typically ends in a loss, or a, what's it called? I don't know the technical name for it, but it's the thing where you rotate the thing and a ball comes out, and depending on the color of the ball, you get something. And it looks like everyone's going to be paying a visit to the lottery shop. Yeah, we got rid of Game Guy in this game. He's gone forever, thankfully. But we have a different form of gambling your money, honestly. It's not really that much better. Though I guess there's no harm in spending 5 coins on a lottery ticket once in a while, you know. It's not like going to a casino and losing all of your money like in Mario Party 3. Luigi also getting a bum ticket. And going up on the teacups and hitting a happening space. There's been quite a few happening spaces hit so far, though I think the majority of them have been done by Mario. Would you like to try your luck in the lottery shop? Of course you would. Getting an all-Luigi ticket. 5 coins, going also for the scratch-off tickets. Let's see what Mario can get. He can win up to 100 coins here. But it's a try again. Honestly, you don't see winners at the lottery shop that often. And honestly, it's pretty reflective of real life. You don't often win at the lottery, so why waste your money sometimes, you know? But like I said, it's not terrible to buy a scratch-off ticket once in a while. Just don't blow all your cash on it, kids. Spend responsibly. And our 4th visit to the lottery shop, little Princess Peach here. Getting her own lotto ticket there. Paying 5 coins. She's already got a lot of cash. I don't know if she really needs to win the lottery right now. What's she gonna get? It's a try again. Unfortunate, unfortunate. 4 losers in a row. You're all losers. You're all terrible. And Princess Peach hits a battle game space, the first battle game of the tournament. Battle games work pretty much just like in Mario Party 2 and 3. A number of coins comes into play, and everyone has to bet that amount on a battle game. The only difference is that I don't think the roulette can end up on 0, like in Mario Party 2 and 3. So you're always forced to bet your cash. I completely forgot the name of this minigame. You're catching butterflies, though. The different butterflies are worth different amounts of points, and constantly fly in from the sides of the arena. Yellow butterflies are worth 1 point, red butterflies are worth 2, and I think blue butterflies are worth 3. So you really want to try and go for those blue butterflies as much as you can. You can either swing your net horizontally or swing it overhead. And it really just depends on the position of the butterflies. If they're up a little too high, you want to swing overhead. If they're right in front of you, though, you can get a lot in one swing if you swing it to the side. This tends to be a pretty frantic and hard to keep track of minigame, but as long as you're aiming for those blue butterflies, you usually have a good chance at winning. Down to the last 10 seconds of the game here. Who is gonna be our winner? We're all done. And let's tally up the points. Yellow butterflies get counted first. A lot of butterflies captured. Here come the reds, and here come the blues. Princess Peach did not get enough. Mario and Luigi tie with 35 points each, which means they get to claim all of the winnings from the battle game. And Peach gets a pity coin. Honestly, the pity coin should always go to 3rd place. It really should. But that's not usually the case. Up to our next regular minigame, a 1 versus 3 game. It's making waves. This is sort of a reversal of the game from Mario Party 3, of which name I'm completely blanking on. But rather it being the person in the center making waves to knock out the team of 3, it's the team of 3 making waves to try to knock over the one player. You gotta position yourself really carefully before your platform flips over, and unfortunately, this is another game that seems to prefer the team of 3, honestly. Yoshi is still in first place because of his star, but he has no coins. It's not great. It's not great for him, honestly. Moving on to our next turn. Yoshi with another 7. Going up here. But since he doesn't have any money, he can't even go into the item shop. He's not allowed. Getting himself a mini mushroom, though. Luigi with a 2. A +3 coins. Pretty standard, pretty nice. Mario is using his Mega Mushroom. Looking to stomp down on Peach and take some cash, it seems. Apparently, winning that battle game wasn't enough. And Mario gets doubles! Double 6s! That means he gets a 10-coin bonus. Which means, all of a sudden, it looks like Mario is in the coin lead. Not quite enough to beat Princess Peach's 90-something coins she had earlier. But he's pretty close to it. Mario getting another item space. And getting a Mega Mushroom. Honestly, as much as I do like the item mini-games from the last Mario Party games, from the other Mario Party games, it's a little refreshing to have them, like, not be a constant interruption to the game. Mario Party 3 definitely had that problem of, like, way too many mini-games. This game's a little more straightforward. Anyway, we're playing The Great Deflate, a 2v2 game. Teams have to ground pound on their Womp balloon. This is the Womp, I'm pretty sure. And try to deflate it as fast as possible. If you work with your teammate and ground pound at the same time, you can deflate it a little faster. Basically, it's all about rhythm with your teammate and really high ground pounds, which none of these players are doing right now. Does someone win? Apparently Yoshi and Mario won. That honestly looks exactly the same to me, but apparently they won. I don't think I've ever seen that minigame not finish, but it's usually because the CPU player, when you're playing, like, matches you perfectly, and you don't really have to worry about it. Yoshi using his mini mushroom. Sometimes I think they use their mini mushrooms and stuff just to get them out of their inventory. Like, if they're not going to be very helpful. And paying a visit to the Boo House. Welcome to the Boo House. Paying a visit to Boo here works pretty much exactly the same as it does in Mario Party 3 and Mario Party 2. You pay 5 coins to steal coins from another player, or you can pay 50 to steal a star. And honestly, Yoshi could use the coins right now. Little tiny itty-bitty Yoshi. Getting another item spot. Item space. And what's he get? He gets a Mega Mushroom. I don't know if it's really been noticed or come up yet. I haven't been paying too much attention. But the size of the box really means nothing when you're on the item space. It's pretty much random what you get. It's a 50-50 shot at getting one or the other. Luigi buying himself a warp pipe, and he has 64 coins! We're not on the... Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, well. The excitement's over. We're not on the Nintendo 64 anymore, but every time 64 coins comes up, I'm still gonna celebrate. Just a little bit. Mario using his Mega Mushroom and getting a 4 and a 6. A solid 10. Not the best thing you can get with a Mega Shroom. Getting another item space. Honestly, from how many item spaces are, like, on the board in this game, it can be kind of chaotic to determine what kind of minigame you're gonna get, because when you land on a happening, an item, or a reversal of fortune space, your screen goes green there. Your little icon, player thing in the corner, you know? It goes green, and then it just randomly makes you red or blue at the end of the turn. You tend to see a lot of green in this game. Apparently, we're doing a 2v2 minigame. It's Parasailing. Another bonus game, a coin collecting game. One member of the team is driving around in a speedboat, and the other is hanging by a parachute. The speed at which the boat is going determines your height. The height of the player parachuting, and they can move themselves left and right in the air. It's really about trying to work together to adjust your height and where you are to grab as many coins as possible. And Yoshi, stop crashing into stuff, my goodness. Honestly, they're not really doing a great job driving around. This is another game where when you've got a CPU on your side and you're like playing with a computer player, they're usually pretty good about not crashing into stuff, but it feels like the CPU, when you're not involved, is just kinda going nuts. But anyway, the point of the bonus game is just to get as many coins as possible. You can't really lose at it. And we had a 14 and a 19 result there, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yoshi is up once again using his Mega Mushroom. Getting a 10 and a 6, a solid 16. That will get him pretty close to the star here. But unfortunately, it looks like the teacups are going in the other direction, which means if he gets there first, he's going to be set off course again. Luigi, not Peach, different people. Though there was that time Luigi cross-dressed as Peach. Luigi getting a red space. Mario using his mini mushroom, possibly going to be taking the little mini mushroom shortcut up there. Nope! He's just using it for no reason. Okay. Yep. So yeah, I feel like I said it earlier, but those pipes scattered around are shortcuts you can only take with the mini mushroom, and usually past those shortcuts are certain board events that you can only interact with when you're tiny. And considering how low you roll when you're using the mini mushroom, though, it can be a little difficult to get what you want. But one of the mini mushroom events is just right up there out in the open, so it's not always past a shortcut. Sometimes going down the shortcut is just going through a shortcut. Up to our next minigame, 2v2. What do we got? What do we got? Right or left? Teams are in dory paddle boats here. And they have to steer together to navigate their way out of a dark and spooky cave. Pretty standard. Though there is fire to avoid. You don't want to run into the fire. This minigame, honestly, you have to mash buttons to move forward. The A button controls the paddles on the right, and the B button controls the paddles on the left. And honestly, it can actually be a little difficult to control these things. I mean, even the computer players are having problems here. They're going all over the place. If you're a little too mash-happy at times, it can send you just flying in the wrong direction. It can be a bit tricky. But it's not so difficult for Mario and Yoshi, who finish ahead and claim the minigame. Let's see. What's up next? We are still not at the last 5 turns yet. It feels like this game has been going on for a while. Not that I'm complaining, I love doing this. But I expected that last 5 turns notification to pop up for by now. Luigi using his warp pipe to swap places with Yoshi, but that might not have been the best thing, because now he's going to be going off in the wrong direction. But I guess Yoshi would have been going in the wrong direction too, and if he swapped places then, he would have still been going in the wrong direction. Honestly, all Luigi did just now was kind of set things up for whoever else comes by to get the star. Princess Peach, speaking of stars, going for a star steal. Stealing the only star in the game, which was gotten on turn 2, and nobody's gotten one yet since. Unfortunately, once you pay that 50 coins, there is nothing that you can do about it, and the star gets stolen, putting Peach in first place. Oh, looking at coin totals and such here, and thinking about how Happening Space has been landed on, I honestly think Mario might have an advantage here. Things started off pretty not great for him, but it might work out. Our next mini game is three throw. Excuse me. Players have to jump and shoot basketballs into the moving hoops here. Red hoops are worth 1 point. The golden hoops in the center are worth 3. And if you want to aim for the center, you sort of have to launch your ball as you're descending from your jump. There's a definite timing and strategy to this minigame, which the computer players really aren't taking advantage of. But honestly, this is a really fun minigame. It's probably one of my favorites for Mario Party 4. Mario takes that handily, solidifying an already impressive coin lead. Wow,